Chapter 6, the normal distribution. You can turn to page 312. Okay, page 312. Of course, if you have time, you can read all the information regarding the normal distribution. There they have an introduction, the normal distribution, and many more. But I will directly go to the main point in the normal distribution. All of this you can read. It's not really that difficult. Maybe if you cannot really understand pun is okay lah, because we will go through one by one example in this chapter 6. The most fundamental one, normal distribution curve, is a bell shape. Dia bentuk macam loceng. Okay, at the middle ni dia ada mean, okay, ada ataupun mode or median, and then the line of the curve ni, they will not touch the x-axis, and also area under the graph ni, the maximum one, there will be 1. They will not less than 0 or not greater than 1. It cannot be that. When the area is 1, we can change it into the percentage lah. Okay, change it to percentage, change it to the decimal. But the highest value, the area under the graph is 1. Okay, this is the mode, median, and mean. Here we have a negative skew. We have the positively skew normal distribution curve. Okay, now we move to the first part of the normal distribution, so that we can understand the whole picture, why this normal distribution curve is very important for us to find the probability of certain things in the population or the sample. Jadi kita nak understand sesuatu tentang populasi, kita buat normal distribution, so that we can predict what will happen, or we can understand certain thing that happen during that particular time. Jadi mungkin kamu agak keliru sikit awal-awal ni, tak apa, saya akan cuba explain kan how it been used in the statistical world, okay, for the normal distribution. Okay, for this one, question 6.1, we need to understand about the z-score, about the area. Here we have the graph. Okay, at the middle supposedly is a mean. Mean equals to 0. The mean equals to 0. That means when we have some problem or some information about the world itself, the populations, supposedly they have a value of mean. Jadi mean tu, then we will convert it, we will change it using the formula to 0 up until they becoming the 0. Then we can do the normal distribution curve. This x-axis we call as a z-score, and area under graph we can find it using the table. Okay, area under the graph we can use it, find it under the table, and also we can set it up based on the z-score. Jadi what is the z-score? Then we can find the area for that particular part for the graph. For example, this one, find the area under the standard normal distribution curve to the left. Okay, to the left. This one in the page of 317. In the page of 317. We need to use table E. Of course, I open table E here. This table you can find it in the Alan G. Blumen textbook, yeah. But for this one, I'm using the edition 8 editions. Because 8 edition, I find the table. I'm not really sure about the 9 edition. You can check lah. Jadi for this one, we using the table E. Before this, you have heard about table B, right? Table B. But for this one, we need to use table E. If you look at this, for the table, here we have the area. the middle here, is 0. That means the mean is 0. And also the x-axis is the z-score. And then the area under the graph you can find using the table E. This one is the z-score, represent the x-axis. And inside this is a area. Inside this is a area. Jadi dalam ni adalah area lah. Yang bahagian tepi ni adalah z-score ataupun x-axis. Tapi kita tak panggil dia z-score. We do not call them as a x-axis. We call it as a z-score. Z-score ni kamu akan nampak kalau tengok, nanti kita akan belajar macam mana how it's been changed to the z-score, so that we can use that z-score to find the area for specific region under the graph. Okay, specific region under the graph. Pada main tak penting guna ni. Okay, for this one I need to find area left. Z dia 2.09. Z dia 2.09. Okay, then we need to do lah. They have an area for the negative Z and the positive Z. Of course, for this part is a positive one. For that part is a negative one. Then we write it z-score 2.09, and the area is to the left. To the left ya, bukan to the right. Ada setengah orang dia get confused right dengan left ni, dia ada masalah sikit. Tapi that that side is the left. Then we need to find the area for this part lah. Area for this part. Area for this part. Okay. Then what we need to do after we find the area for that part, we have the z-score. We use the table E. Okay, here table E. Okay, I do believe that during your matriculation you learn about this. Okay, you learn about this, and also during your school years. Okay, you learn about this 2.09. Tak, before this you need to understand the table itself. The table, they're saying about the area or z-score from the left. Okay, from the left. Yeah, it represent from the left. Some table, the information about from the right. Jadi be careful lah. From the left. This one is negative value. Okay, the negative value, we go to the positive value lah. Even though sometime you get the z-score is a negative, walaupun z-score tu negatif, kita tetap boleh guna positif. Jadi negatif ni saya jarang lah nak guna, tapi kalau nak guna pun boleh je. Kalau kita faham, we understand the concept, then there will be no problem. You can use any table because directly you understand how the table works. Okay, sekarang ni kita go to the positive one, 2.09. Okay, if you look at this, the area under the graph here, all is above than 0.5. Dia tak ada satu pun below than 0.5. Dia mesti 0.5 and above. Okay, sebab apa? Sebab dia at positive z-score. Positive z-score. Kalau kamu tengok kat sini, all the value is below than 0.5. Below than 0.5 sebab dia at the area of negative side. Jadi kita dapat z-score is 2.09. Jadi 2 mana 2? Sini 2. Okey, saya padam lah. Yang mana tak berkaitan kan. 2 09. Mana 09? Ya, 09. We have 0.9817. 0.9817. The area for that part, this part, the area for this part is 0.9817. 0.9817. That is the area. Of course, you need to understand. Please make sure that you understand. Inside this is area. At this part is a z-score or x-axis. We call as a z-score. Don't get confused. Previously, your senior, lots of them gets confused. When said about area, they trying to find at this part. They will not find it at all. No area at the backbone here. Okay, tidak ada area di sini ni. Area dekat bahagian dalam. Okay. Sometimes they giving you the area, they want you to find the z-score. Jadi kadang-kadang dia bagi area, dia suruh kita cari z-score. Jadi dia manipulate lah the question accordingly. Okay, based on what they like lah to ask you, so that they can see that whether you understand or not the whole concept of this graph. Okay. Why the area is very important? Because it represent the percentage, the probability of certain population atau certain information about population. Okay, nanti kita akan tengoklah based on the question. Second one, 6.2. Find the area under the standard normal distribution curve to the right. Z equals to negative 1.14. Jadi to the right, right kanan lah kan. Jadi kita kalau buat, kita ada negatif sini, negatif 1.14 to the right. Jadi we need to find the area. Jadi kamu kena ingat, graf ni dia bukan bahagian sini. Okay, dia not at this part. Dia on the left part. That's why you need to manipulate your understanding so that you can get the answer. What is the area? Jadi bila kita dapat ini nilai dia, kita boleh directly go to negative. Tapi kalau saya tak pergi negatif pun, saya tak boleh dapat jawapan. Sebab apa? When I do for this one, okay, negatif 1.14. Saya pergi kepada 1.14 lah. 1.14. Sini kan, okay. We have here 0.8729. 0.8729. Jadi dia sebenarnya bila kita go directly 1.14, graf dia sepatutnya macam mana? Dia sepatutnya dekat sini 1.14. Area dia adalah sebelah sini. Okey, tapi sebenarnya sama je. Dia sama. Kedua-dua ni area is similar. Dia tetap 0.8729. Dia mesti above than 0.5. Jadi kalau kamu tengok kat sini, dia dah lebih daripada separuh. Dia more than half. That means when they more than half, they more than 0.5. They cannot be the value below than 0.5. Tapi kalau kamu guna table yang atas ni, kamu cari negatif 1.14 mana? Negatif 1.14. Kamu dapat 0.1271. 0.1271. Area yang sebenar kamu dapat adalah area kawasan sini. Ni, area kawasan this area. Jadi when you get this area, you need to minus with 1. Kamu kena tolak dengan 1. Mana kalkulator saya ya? Jadi 1 minus 0.1271 equals to 0.8729. Here is the value, the correct one. 6.3. Find the area under the standard normal distribution curve between z equals to 1.62, z equals to negative 1.35. Of course, you need to draw the normal distribution punya curve graph ni. Kemudian kita letakkanlah what is the locations. Here we have the z equals to negative 135. Another one we have z equals to 162, and also they want you to find area under the graph between. Okay, here the area under the graph between. Of course we need to use table E because this is a z. Okay, I paste it here so that it's much easier for us to do. And then we have the table E. Table E, Z, here Z is negative 1.35, or much easier if you use the here first. Okay, okay, this one dulu lah kita tengok. Z, Z, here Z, here Z, Z 1.6, 1.62. This one 0.9474. Jadi untuk this one kita ada 0.9474. Saya ni kadang-kadang baca tu lain, sebut lain, masalah betul lah kan. Kemudian negatif 1.3, 1.35. Dia walaupun negatif, kita tetap boleh guna yang positif ni ya. Saya tak nak lah pergi naik atas balik, turun bawah balik, penat. Kita ada 0.9115. Jadi untuk this one 0.9115. Okay, boleh ya. Sekarang ni kita cuba tengok macam mana nak selesaikan. Okay, kalau kamu tengok sini, graph ni dia on the left. Dia mesti on the left. Dia involving on the left. Dia mesti on the left. Jadi bila dia on the left, walaupun ini negatif, dia mestilah on the left. Tapi on the left ni dia kecil je. Dia bukanlah sampai 0.9115. Jadi mesti ada sesuatu yang kita kena buat yang menunjukkan sebenarnya kawasan ni adalah 0.99, 0.9115. Jadi 0.9115 ni adalah kawasan mana? Kalau kita buat graf satu lagi ni, di sini 1.35, ini adalah kawasan sini. Jadi kita nak dapatkan kawasan sini macam mana? Kita kena tolak dengan 1. Jadi equals to 1 minus 0.9115. Jadi kita kena tolak dengan 1. 1 minus 0.9115 equal, kita dapatlah 0.0885 untuk kawasan sini, 0.0885. Jadi sekarang ni kita dah ada dapat kawasan sini. Kawasan sini yang merujukkan kepada kawasan semua ni. Okey. Jadi maksudnya sekarang ni 0.9474 we minus with 0.0885. Jadi kita ada 0.9474 minus 0.0885 equals to 0.8589. This is the answer. This one you can go to 6.3. The answer will be 0.8589. Okay, it's similar lah. Jadi tak kira apa saja, macam mana pun soalan, if you understand how to use the graph, then it doesn't matter. Kamu nak guna yang ini pun boleh, kamu nak guna yang ini pun tak ada masalah. It's up to you which one that you want to use. Tapi basically kamu kena faham ni, this part dengan this part. Okay, now we move to 6.4. Find the probability for each. Jadi kita ada A, B, C here. We have A, B, C. This one is A. I will show A sahaja ya. For B and C you do by yourself lah. The book, you have the book, then you can refer to the book how to find the value. For A, they want you to find the probability or the area under the graph. It's similar lah ya, probability or area under the graph. Z 0 to 2.32. 0, of course, we have here. This is the line, x-axis is the Z score, and also up until 2.32. Okay, the Z score, Z equals to. Of course, you need to go to the table E. Okay, I always use the positive one, 2.32. 2.32. Sorry, the wrong one. .9898. That means the area for this part is 0.9898. That is the area. However, the one that they want you to find is between 0 to 2.3. Jadi kalau kita nak tahu apa dia punya area to the left of 0 ni, apa area to the left of 0? 0.5. Jadi maksudnya we need to minus 0.9898 minus 0.5 equals to 0.4898. That is the answer lah for A. Okay, I go to 6.5. Okay, you can go jadi quite different ya dengan buku teks ni, sebab dia guna 253. Macam saya guna 232. Don't get confused lah. Jadi tak ada masalah lah ya. Kemudian we go to 6.5. Find the Z value such that the area under the standard normal distribution curve between 0 and the Z value. Jadi dia bagi tahu sini find the Z value. Sekarang ni dia terbalik. Dia contradict sedikit from the one that we learned. Dia give you the value of the area. Jadi di antara 0 hingga ke Z. Sekarang ni kita ada 0 Z, the value of this is 0.2123. How to find the Z value is very easy. You just add up with 0.5. Tambah saja dengan 0.5 so that you can get the whole area up until to the left. Okay, jadi kita akan dapat sampailah bahagian hujung sekali itu. Jadi kita akan dapat 0.7123. Boleh tambah biasa saja kan. Jadi sekarang ni kita nak tengok dekat tepi ni ke kita nak tengok dekat dalam? Kita tengok kat dalam lah, sebab dia involve the area. Dalam ni area, yang dekat tepi ni adalah Z score. Jadi 0.7123. 0.7123. Try to find the nearest one. Jadi we have here 0.7123. What is the value of that? 0.56. Then the value of Z is 0.56. That for the question 6.5. 6.6. An adult has an average 5.2 liter of blood. Assume the variable is not normally distributed, has a standard deviation of 0.3. Find the percentage of people have less than 5.4 liter of blood in their system. Now we move to the real situation. Why the normal distribution is very important for us to understand about the population. Okay, numerically lah, ataupun in a percentage. Macam mana kita nak change the real situation to becoming the normal distribution so that we can use this table to get the information that we want. Jadi sekarang ni dia ada bagi tahu adult have an average of 5.2 liter of blood. Seorang dewasa ada 5.2 liter average. Maksudnya dia punya mean is 5.2. dia punya blood, liter of blood. Kemudian dia punya standard deviation, okay, standard deviation equals to 0.3. Jadi kalau kita buat graf, macam mana keadaan dia? Kalau kita buat graf here, jadi mean ni akan di tengah-tengah 2 point. Kemudian naik ke atas sikit lagi, standard deviation equals to 0.3, tapi yang mean ni adalah di tengah-tengah lah. Standard deviation, how they deviate from the mean. What is the above value, what is the lowest value, what is the highest value, what is the lowest value. Sekarang ni kita nak tukarkan maklumat ni kepada mean dia di tengah-tengah ni, will it be equal to 0. Mean dia daripada 5.2 ni kita nak tukar jadi 0. Jadi kita kena use the formula. Jadi z-score formula. Jadi z-score formula ni, we have the value here x, okay, specifically what they want, okay, what they want 5.4. Jadi sekarang ni dia 5.4 dekat sini lah, 5.4 liter in their blood, less than 5.4. Jadi bila dia less than 5.4, kamu kena faham je yang ini, this one, kawasan sini adalah 5.4, di tengah-tengah adalah 5.2. Dia punya standard deviation adalah 0.3. Yang at the middle ni adalah 5.2. Maksudnya dia mesti atas daripada mean 5.4. Kemudian dia punya area adalah this part. Area ni adalah kawasan sini yang kita kena cari, sebab dia less than, kurang daripada 5.4. Jadi sekarang ni kita dah ada one new informations, yang mana semua information ni kita nak kena tukar. Okay, kita nak kena tukar. Saya tukarlah ke tempat ni. Kita nak kena tukar to this one, so that it can fulfill the table E. So that we can use the table E. Jadi macam mana kita nak dapatkan Z score yang kat sini? Based on the 5.4. Sekarang ni mean dah jadi kosong. Mean dah becoming 0. How we want to change 5.4 to becoming the Z score, so that we can find the area below. Kita dapatkan area below. Jadi kita use this formula. Jadi masuklah nilai 5.4 minus 5.2. The mean is 5.2 dividing by 0.3. We get the 0.2 divide by 0.3. Jadi kamu guna calculator, 0.2 divide by 0.3 equals to, okay, boleh change lah, 2.3, okay, ataupun 0.66667. That means the area for this one is 0.667 or 67% percentage kan, of people have less than 5.4 liter of blood in their system. Ada 67% daripada keseluruhan yang bawah daripada 5.4 liter darah. Okey. Jadi berdasarkan yang ini, dia nak bagi tahu ada 67% bawah daripada 5.4 liter. Jadi sekarang ni maklumat ni kita dah tahulah. Jadi maksudnya kalau kita ada 1,000 orang, 1,000 people, kita nak check berapa orang daripada 1,000 ni yang bawah daripada 5.4 liter blood. Jadi kita darab sajalah 67 over 100 times dengan 1000. Jadi ada 670 people. Ada 670 orang yang bawah daripada 5.4 liter dia punya darah. Okey. Jadi maksudnya dekat sini, we can use the standard normal distribution curve to find the value according to what we want. Sekarang ni kita nak dapat maklumat yang Berapa orang yang darah dia bawah daripada 5.4, below than 5.4. Okay, hopefully you understand lah. Jadi maksudnya kita daripada maklumat yang kita ada ni, kita need to change to the standard normal distribution curve. Okay, next. Each month, an American household generate an average of 28 pound newspaper for garbage or recycling. Jadi kita ada average di sini, mean lah. Okay, and the standard deviation is 2 pound. Jadi kalau saya tukar dekat sini, jadi the mean itself is 28. Standard deviation is 2 pound. Jadi kita kena tukar, change the information there from mean 28 becoming 0. Kemudian Z score ni, we can get the Z score lah. Okay, no problem. Then what they want, between, find the household, find probability between 27 to 31. Jadi sekarang ni kita ada 31 dekat sini, 27 dekat sini. All this information 31 and 27 ni kita kena tukar dia kepada Z score. We need to change it to the Z score so that we can find the area under the graph. From area under the graph, it become the probability. From area under the graph, it become the percentage. Using that percentage or the decimal or the information under the graph, we can predict numbers of the population regarding the question. Jadi sekarang ni kita nak tukar dia lah. Jadi kita nak tukar, kita go one by one. 27 dulu. Jadi Z 27 minus 28 divide by 2. We get negative 1 over 2, negative 0.5. Another one, we get the Z equals to 31 minus 28 divide by 2 equals to 3 divide by 2, 1.5. Sekarang ni kita dah ada maklumat for this one, the Z score. What is the Z score? 1.5 and also negative 0.5. The area between. We need to find the area between. Jadi kamu boleh guna positif sahaja ataupun guna both. Kalau kamu ambil yang positif sahaja, we go directly lah, 0.5 sahaja. Jadi kamu jangan tengok area dekat dalam ya, tengok dekat tepi ni. You look at dia punya backbone ni. Jadi this is the answer. Jadi for this one 0.915. Kemudian kita ada 1.5 here. .5, 0.9332. Okay, 0.9332. Tapi kamu kena tengok dekat sini, bukan maklumat ni betul ya. You need to check it back. Jadi kalau area sini, area, sebab dia area mesti daripada kiri sini, dia tak boleh 0.6915. Sebab apa? Sebab dia must be less than 0.5. Jadi nak tak nak kita kena tolak dengan 1 di sini. Jadi kita kena tolak dengan 1. Jadi 1 minus 0.6. We get 0.3085. Dan sekarang ni untuk area 1.5 ni, dia merujuk kepada semua kawasan ni, the whole area. Dia bukan hanya kawasan sini sahaja, tak ya. Jadi sebab tu kita akan tolak 0.9332 minus dengan 0.3085 equals to minus 0.9247. Okay, this for the question 6.7. Okay, the answer is correct. Yeah, you can look at page 330. Page 330. Of course, the B1 you can do it by yourself lah. Okay, B kamu cuba sendiri. 6.8. The desktop PC use 120 watt of electricity per hour based on the 4 hour of use per day. Assume the variable is normally distributed and the standard deviation is 6. If 500 PC are selected, approximately how many will use less than 106 watt? Okay, 106 watt per hour. Then we need to have two graph here. We need to find the mean lah. The mean is 120. The standard deviation is 6. Then they want you to find less than 106. 106. Sorry, it's not that location. This is the location 106 because it less than 120. 130. Then we need to change it to 0. The standard deviation is 6. The mean, we have 106 minus 120 divided by standard deviation. Here we have 14, right? Negative divided by 6. Use the calculator. Check lah ya. Saya pun kadang-kadang salah congak juga. 14 divided by 6 equals to negative 2.333. That is the Z value. Then you need to find the area for that part. 2.33 here. 0.9901. The area is 0.9901. 0.9901. But that's not the real area because it more than 0.5. This area logically is less than 0.5. Then we need to minus with 1. Jadi 1 minus 0.9901. 1 minus 0.990 equals to 0.0099. The area will be 0.0099. Because of the area is 0.99, they want you to base on the 500. Okay, then when we base on 500, this 0.099 need to multiply with 500. Okay, 500. Jadi darab lah. Mana calculator tadi? Times with 0. Time with 500. Okay, 4.95 approximately equals to 5. There is 5 PC that will use less than 106 watt of power. Sekali lagi ya, there is less than 5 PC that use 106 watt of power. That's how to solve 9.8. Then we go to 6.9. Okay, 6.9. Do I need to do this, or you can do it by yourself? Refer to the textbook lah, to the Alan G. Blumen. To qualify a police academy, candidate must score in top 10% of the general ability test. The test has a mean of 200 and standard deviation of 20. Find the lowest possible score to qualify. Jadi we have one graph, another graph. This one they're giving you the area. Okay, they're giving you the area. Then you need to find the lowest score or the test score. Top, okay, top they must be at the right. Okay, at the right, and the area here is 10% or 0.1. The mean is 200. The standard deviation is 20. Now they want you to find the possible lowest score based on the area. Okay. Of course we can find the Z score here. Okay, find the Z score. Because of 0.1, we cannot find 0.1 in this table. What we do is we minus with 1. After 1 minus 0.1, we get 0.9. Then we find 0.9 here. Where is 0.9? Here. They have 2 here. Which one is the closest one? Maybe this one. Okay. This one, they have 15. We need to plus with 15. Jadi we need to minus with 3. Jadi 1.28. 1.28 or 1.29. Doesn't matter lah. 1.28 or 1.29. Jadi I prefer to use 1.28. 1.28. Jadi the Z score here, the Z score for this one is 1.28. This is not this area, yeah. This area you need to find. This one is the Z score. It is not similar with the test score. After that, using the formula equals to x minus mean divided by standard deviation. What is x? We doesn't know. What is the Z score? 1.28 minus 200 divided by 20. Jadi 1.28 times 20 plus 200. Okay, jadi Z equals to times 20 plus 200, 225.6. Okay, 225.6 approximately equals to 226. The Z score here, the score here, the test score, the lowest possible score is 226. That's for 6.9. Now we have 6.10. For a medical study, a researcher wished to select people in the middle 60% of the population based on the blood pressure. If the mean systolic pressure is 120, standard deviation is 8, find the upper and lower reading that we qualified people to participate. First of all, you need to have two graphs here. The first one, graph based on the real situation. Okay, real situation, 60%. At the middle here, 60%. That means for this area is 30%. This area is 30%. For the mean is 120. Standard deviation is 4. Then you need to manipulate your understanding so that you can find the Z score. From the Z score, below and above the 0, okay, using the formula of x minus mean divided by standard deviation, you will find the Z score. Then using that, insert the formula, you can have the x value. What is the x value for the upper reading and also for the lower reading for the blood pressure? That's how to do it lah. then you calculate by yourself. For this one, they're giving you a data set. When they're giving you data set, you need to find the mean, you need to find the standard deviation using the formula previously you learned in the previous chapter. I will not trying to explain that lah. Okay. 6.12, the data shown consists of number of game played. Ni pun sama jugalah. You need to find the mean and also the variance. 6.13, page page 347 page. Okay, for this one, the formula is quite different because of the sample size. Okay, they are trying to ask you doing for the sample. AC Nelson reported that children between age 2 and 5 watch average 25 hours of television per week. Assume the variable is normally distributed and the standard deviation is 3 hours. If 20 children, sebelum ni kita tak ada cerita tentang kalau ada 20 orang ke, kalau ada 30 orang ke, tak ada. They are not related to the sample. All about the population. Jadi yang atas-atas ni semua melibatkan population. Yang ini pun sebenarnya melibatkan population. Ini pun melibatkan population. Tapi yang sini dia bagi number of sample here. They want you to check whether they watch the television greater or not than 26.3. Sama ada the new finding tu, the new data set tu, they showing that the children watch greater than 26. Okay. Saya tunjuklah. Okay, the mean equals to average of 25. Standard deviation 3 hours. Kemudian N dia 20. H2.5 tak ada masalah. Jadi a greater mean, the probability of mean the number of hour they watch will be greater than 26 untuk 20 orang ni. Jadi bila ada bilangan sampel macam ni, we need to use a different formula. Tapi sebenarnya tak ada susah sangat, sama je macam yang tadi tu. Jadi we need to have another graph, okay, that the mean will be 0. Okay, and then we need to change this value becoming the Z score. Okay, becoming the Z score. Then Z equals to the mean 26.3 minus the population's mean 25 divided by standard deviation 3 divided by square root 20. Okay, be careful lah ya. You measure when you press the calculator, do it carefully. Okay, how to do that? (26.3) minus 25, and then at the below 3 divide by square root. Dua 20, okay, equals to 19379. That's the Z score. Now what you do, you put here 9.1379. Find the area, because they will see the greater than. Find the area 1.9, 1.93, 1.93 or 1.94, doesn't matter lah. Okay, 0.9732. The area here is 0.9732. Is it the area that we want or not? They said greater than. When greater than, it involves the above. Okay, the above hours. Okay, the above hours will be 1 minus 0.9732. Then we need to go against 1 minus 0.9732, 0.0268. Okay, it's similar lah. Is the book itself, the textbook, the answer will be 0.0262. It's not that much lah ya. Boleh guna, tak ada masalah. Sebab kadang-kadang kita ambil nilai dia berbeza sedikit. Tapi kalau tengok dia punya larat tak jauh sangat. Maksudnya, kalau saya tunjuk kat kamu sini, 0.026 plus minus 0.0008, okay, ataupun 2. Jadi dia tak ada lah, dia banyak sangat kat belakang-belakang tu, we not really consider lah, tak ada masalah. The answer still the same. The answer still the same, 0.0026, the area. Now 6.14, page 348. The average age of vehicle registered in United States is 8 years or 96 months. Assume the standard deviation is 16 months. Is a random sample of 36 vehicles is selected. Find the probability that the mean of their age between 90 and 100 months. Okay, is 90 and 100 months. Supposedly you need to have two graph here. The first one, average age, mean equals to 8 years. Standard deviation, okay, you need to use the month, cannot use years, because the all other information is in month, and the standard deviation is 16 month. And then if the random sample of 36, the n value is 36. Find the mean of their age between 90 to 100. 90 ini below than the mean. Jadi kita ada 90, kita ada 100. Okay, this is the value between 90 to 100, the area itself. Now of course you need to find the z-score. Jadi the z-score equals to mean standard deviation divided by square root n, and then you will have this z-score and also this z-score. After that you can find the area between. You do by yourself lah ya. Try, pastikan kamu cubalah. Kamu tengok saya buat memang nampak macam senang, tapi bila kamu buat sendiri, sometimes you cannot get the answer, you cannot understand how that I get the value, macam mana saya dapat nilai sesuatu tu. Jadi please make sure that you do by yourself. Try to compare with the answer in the textbook itself. Jadi cuba tengok jawapan pada buku Alan G. Blumen ni, jangan tak buat langsung pula. And then we have 6.15. If it I need to explain to you, you do by yourself lah ya. Cuba tengok lah, you do by yourself. If you cannot doing it, then feel free to ask me. Cubalah tanya saya akan cuba jawab lah. Okay, and then we go to 6.16 page 356. Ini page 356. This one is quite different because they're giving you the value in the probability, in the percentage. They're giving you the value in percentage. A magazine reported that 6% of American drivers read the newspaper while driving. If 300 drivers are selected at random, find the probability that exactly 25 say they read the newspaper while driving. Okay, 25 say they read the newspaper while driving. Of course, previously you learned about the mean and standard deviation when we involve the percentage or the fraction. Jadi we need to extract out all the information first. Number of success here, the P is 6%, 0.06, 6%, 6 over 100 here. Then we convert it to decimal, 0.06. The Q1 we minus 1 minus 0.06. Tekanlah kalkulator tu, kamu jangan congak. Tak apalah, baguslah kalau kamu bagus congakkan kamu, tapi please make sure that you always use the calculator to calculate, so that you become skillful in using the calculator. Kamu cepat guna calculator tu, kalau tidak nanti dia akan ambil masa. Nak cari nombor satu pun kamu ambil masa. Manalah satu kan. Please make sure that you expert lah ya in using the calculator. Then after we minus, we get the value of 0.94. What is the n? N value is 300. How to find the mean? We multiply times 0.06 times 0.94. It will equals to 18. Sorry 18 pula. Apa saya buat ni? NP kan, N 300 times 0.06 equals to 18. For the variance, this one is variance ya, without the square is standard deviation. Of course, you write lah ya, insert the formula, equals to 16.92. The standard deviation will be 4.11. Try using the calculator lah. Okay, we finish. Find all the mean, all the standard deviation. Then similar, using the graph itself, we have the mean. Mean is 18. Standard deviation is 4.11. What is the value? Okay, what is the value? What is the formula for this? Formula is similar lah. Standard deviation. Then exactly, probability that exactly 25. Okay, exactly 25. This one quite a problem juga, sebab bila kamu buat dalam graph ni, dia mean dia tengah-tengah ni. Okay, mean dia tengah-tengah 18. Jadi kalau kita buat exactly 25, jadi maksudnya dia melibatkan satu area. Mana apa nak buat? Satu area di bawah 25, below than 25 and above than 25 represent this area. Okay, jadi kat sini ni nanti akan jadi 24.5. Atas dia, upper dia adalah 25.5 to be represent the 25. Okey. Jadi di antara ni dua ni. Jadi sekarang ni kita ada 24 5 24.5. sebut lain, tulis lain saya ni lah. 24.5 minus mean 18 divide by standard deviation. Standard deviation is 4.11. Another one we have 25.5 minus 18 divide by 4.11. Okay. Then for this one we get 1.58. This one we get 1.82 for the area. After we have this area, saya padam ni. Okay, for the 25 here, kita sebenarnya dapat 1.58, 1.82. And then we need to use the table E to find the area between 1.82 1.52. Please remember this one is Z score. Z score kamu tengok dekat sini. Kamu cari dekat dalam ni memang takkan jumpa lah. Jadi up until the end, what is the value for the probability exactly 25%? 2.27% or 0.00227. Okay, that's 6.16. Then you do lah for 6.17, 6.18, 6.19. All inside the textbook. They have the explanation. I try my best to explain about the concept behind every question here. Okay, then I try to summarize again. Here we have the normal distribution curve. Normal distribution. When we have the normal distribution, we assume that the data is normally distributed. When the data is normally distributed, it will form the bell-shaped curve. It will form the bell-shaped curve. For the population, the overall study of population, we can change the data set, the mean, the specific mean to 0 to fit with the normal distribution curve. Kita nak fitkan dia dalam normal distribution curve. Jadi bila kita tukar dia tu nanti, kita boleh dapatkan area dia. Jadi area dia tu kita gunakan Z-score ni. Jadi kamu kena faham Z-score tu apa? Z-score tu pada X-axis. From the Z-score tu nanti kita tengok dia area nak mana. Dia nak kurang daripada Z-score tu ke, atau lebih daripada Z-score ke, atau exactly at that line. Jadi dia boleh. Kalau exactly that line, kamu kena tolak 0.5. Kena tambah 0.5. Okay. Kemudian untuk Z-score tu dia ada table E kita guna ni. Bila sebut tentang normal distribution curve ni, kita guna table E. Yang ni untuk population. Yang tepi ni adalah untuk X-axis tu, Z-score tu. Okay, Z-score. Kemudian yang dalam ni adalah area. Dalam adalah area. Jadi please make sure, kalau dia suruh kamu cari area, kamu kena ada Z-score. Kalau dia suruh kamu cari Z-score, maksudnya dia bagi area dekat kamu. Jadi dia ikut according to the question. Kemudian up until they have a situation. Okay, they have a situation. Kalau dalam situation tu dia tak bagi specific number, berapa bilangan orang, berapa bilangan sampel. Jadi kalau dia tak bagi, kamu masih guna yang inilah. Kamu guna formula yang ini. Kamu kena tukarkan daripada graf biasa ni, yang kita ada mean, kita ada standard deviation, sehingga mean tu jadi 0. Mean tu jadi kosong. Macam mana kita nak jadikan mean dia kosong tu? Dia sebenarnya berdasarkan formula ni. Okay, kita kena tukar. Sebab apa? Nanti kita dapat untuk specific value ni, kita dapat specific value ni dekat pada X-axis tu, kita boleh tukar dia kepada Z-score. Gunakan formula Z ni. mean X minus mean divide by standard deviation. Kemudian bila kamu buat, ada soalan yang kamu diminta untuk cari sendiri mean dengan standard deviation using the previous formula. Kena bezakan lah, this formula for the population or the sample. Okay, up until they given you this bilangan sampel. Jadi bila dia bagi bilangan sampel, kamu using the different formula. Kamu using mean untuk sampel, tolak dengan mean untuk population. Tadi itu yang atas tu dia ada specific value. Ni X ni adalah specific value. Dia mungkin boleh test score, dia mungkin boleh high blood pressure, dia boleh lower blood pressure. Dia bukan mean, dia specific value, specific data. Tapi untuk yang bawah ni, untuk sampel dia bagi mean untuk sampel. Sebab itulah dia punya formula dia mean untuk sampel, you minus with mean for population. You divide by standard deviation untuk sampel. Kemudian kena ada division dengan bilangan sampel tu. Okay. And then they have a percentage. Soalan dari segi percentage. Jadi sama juga, you need to find the mean, you need to find the standard deviation using this formula lah yang saya dah tulis ni. Okay, and then we go to specific, exactly. Yang ni exactly. Jadi exactly itu dia akan minus sedikit 0.5, add up sedikit 0.5. This all about the what we call this normal distribution. Please make sure lah kamu tahu macam mana nak guna, you understand how to use table E. Kalau saya hanya pergi pada positif sahaja, satu table ni sahaja untuk table E. Tapi kalau kamu not really sure, kamu nak guna yang atas ni pun tak ada masalah. Tapi make sure that this graph you understand. Okay, sebab untuk area di dalam ni dia represent to the left side, left to the right side. Dia ada juga table dia daripada right to the left, ya. Please make sure you are not confused about this. Okay, this one is the basic one. Sebelum we go to chapter 7 for the confidence interval, for the hypothesis testing between two mean, kemudian kita nak pergi kepada ANOVA. Jadi this one is the basic. Dia punya layout dia, fundamental understanding dia about the normal distribution. Okay, that's all lah from this video. Next we will try to understand about chapter 7, confidence interval and sample size.